Hey Canucks fans, it's RevTrev from Kempner Canucks. So glad you're here because tonight I'm going to be talking about Canuck concerns. Now, if you're team tank or like me, team top 3 pick, okay, all this losing is okay. And I made a video just recently called Losing Equals Winning because we want to rebuild this thing at a better rate. I don't think that the management wants to do a full teardown rebuild, and the hybrid retool, whatever they want to call it, which is crazy, is that they want to fix this team as fast as possible. We've talked about this on other videos. But I think, and I keep saying this, is that we are unintentionally tanking. Like, we can't even win, even if we tried. It's not that we trade a whole bunch of the veterans away and now we can't compete. It's literally, this team is not good enough. It's literally not good enough. Look at the Toronto game, the Detroit game, okay? We weren't even in the games. Now, I guess the Toronto game's not fair because we were out shooting them in the first period. We looked pretty good. We didn't capitalize on our chances, but no power play goals, none. And I mean, how many do we have? Like 5, something like that? This is what's really concerning to me as a team and as a unit. Now, if you're like me and you're like, well, losing is winning, you gotta have to kind of have some kind of positive spin on that. I get it. That makes sense, but not even being competitive in a league that is full of parity. And that's why I like watching the NHL and the NFL. You just don't know who's gonna win. On any given night, a team can win and surprise and do the whole thing, right? So that is the part where I'm like, wow, we're not even in the game. Like, we're 5-0, 5-1. This is tough. And so I'm watching Canucks fans, and they're not even wanting to watch the games. They're not even watching games anymore. They're not even tuning in or caring too much. Oh, we lost again. And so, but the thing is, we're dead last. I mean, we're dead last, and the amount of teams that play their backups against us is wild. It's insane. And then if you think about it as well, how do you fix this thing? How do you change it around, and it's not just a 1 year, one off season opportunity? And you know, the owner has decided that this management group's the one we're going to roll with to do this. Have they ever rebuilt, like really rebuilt from like bottom of the league to like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, they had the Sidney Crosby, the Malkin. You know what I mean? Like, whether they drafted them and developed it, like, but that's the thing. We need one of those guys, and that's why this year's draft is so important for us. And when you think about the draft, it just seems like, to me, Canuck fans are convinced, and I mean talking about convinced, that they're going to take Gavin McKenna. He's the best pick. Where there's another growing part of the fan base that is talking about Stenberg. And because he can play left and right, he looks like he's more of a solid player. He looked better at the World Junior Tournament for Team Sweden than he did for Canada. And really, it comes down to the race conversation. It's like, who are you going to draft, a Canadian or a Swede? And that's just not a fair assessment, okay? Because there are a lot of good Swedes. There's a lot of good Finns. There's a lot of good Czechs. There's a lot of good Russians. There's a lot, you know what I mean? Fill in the blanks. Americans, Canadians. There is a lot of those good players. And I know it's a North American player we need. And I get it. I get what you're saying. But not every team that has the most Canadians wins a Stanley Cup. Now, has a number of Canadians or a number of North American players? Great. I get that. I'm with you. I am with you. But you can't just pass over someone because there's another Swedish player. You got to go for the player. And then on top of that, there's those 2 guys. And you know what? Nobody's saying that they're generational talent. No one's saying that they're going to be the next Celebrini or Bedard. Like, they're not saying that. And those guys are centers. These are just wingers, okay? It's kind of a bad year to tank. We should have tanked for the Bedard year, but we went and started Demko and started winning games, okay? Now Demko's hurt, okay? Here we are. The window's open again to get that bottom. But are those the guys that are the surefire, they're going to have great NHL careers? They might. But Verhoff, the defenseman, and I know we don't need a defenseman right now, But he's only 17 years old, guys. Look at his size. Look at his skill set. He's got another couple of years. People want to see the guy we draft this year in our lineup next year. But what if the best course of action is we get a guy like Verhoff that we're going to develop for 2 years, and then he comes in as a Peter Schaefer? Like, that's what we're talking about here. And then, on top of all of that, it might not even be any one of those three. It might be Tynan Lawrence. I think I got that name right. Like, he's the centerman that might go higher just because people need a center. There's all kinds of things that can happen from now until the draft. So buckle up, get ready, stay tuned. I'll be talking about all this stuff. So my biggest concerns as Canuck fans is like, how can we make this team still lose but still be competitive? Now, we had a couple games where we lost in shootouts or lost in overtime, and that's good. But if we go to shootouts, we have Lankinen, the finisher. Finish, get it? Finish. He's from Team Finland. Lankinen does not let goals in during a shootout. So we got to lose in overtime. We got to lose in regulation to keep this streak going. And it sounds terrible to say we need to lose, but we need to lose in order to win. That's where we're at. And see, Calgary Flames fans have said, why aren't we doing this? Jets fans are like, why are we at the bottom? This team that we have is so much better than we're playing, and this can't do it. And I don't think they stay in the bottom. I think Vancouver is legitimately bad. And the injuries have caught up to us. We got Garland that's been out. You got Rossi out. You got Demko out now. We still have Hedel hasn't played hardly at all this year. Forbert, is he even on the team? Yes, he is. He's still. Bluger should come back sooner than later, like soon. But he's been out the entire year. Like, no wonder we're struggled. Like, why in the world would we think that this team, and it's not like all of those guys are superstars. Some of them are. But then you have Brock Besser, who hasn't scored a goal in 20 games. I was going to say 50. 20 games. 20 games. And you can't even trade Kane. No, they phoned Edmonton and said, hey, would you like to do this deal? And Edmonton's like, we're good. We're good. Oh my gosh. That is awful. Are we even going to get anything for him? I think at the trade deadline, someone's going to take him, right? Even for a fourth pick. Hopefully someone's taking for a third pick. And then the whole Sherwood, it is just nutso. It's nutso, everyone. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there with Sherwood. Kiefer, it's a fantastic player. I'd personally love to keep him, but doesn't fit our timeline, all that kind of stuff. What can you get? And they want more than a first-round pick. Wow. Just get a first-round pick and call it a day. Come on. The guy wants over $5 million for 4 or 5 years. If you don't want to pay a third line winger for that, I get it. But then deal the guy. And I think that's where Canuck fans are getting frustrated. Now, going to do an awesome video with Doodle Hockey. Jacob and I are going to do a video together. So watch out for that. Monday night, we're going to be launching together. Okay? Hope that you have a fantastic day. I know that as Canuck fans, we're all concerned, but we're also happy that we're losing because it means that we're going to go in the right direction eventually here. But I wonder if this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 year rebuild. I don't know. I know that's not what management wants to do. I can talk all day about this. I won't, but I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for watching this Canucks video. And I love doing passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content. So appreciate you showing up and being a part of this thing. This fan base, a lot of people criticize the Canuck fans. Listen, you're amazing. Listen, we're dead last and you're watching Canucks content. You're dead last and still watching games. Well done. Well done, because we're faithful, we're loyal, and we believe one day, we're going to win a cup. I mean, we got it. It's the odds are in our favor. No, they're not. Okay, but anyways, may the odds always ever be in your favor. Isn't that like, what's that one? The Mockingjay? I don't know, whatever it is. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. And of course, always, we believe in blue, just not right now. Go Canucks, go.